Here we go again. Drought conditions continue to expand across the state for the third consecutive summer.
Yeah, Cody Matz is here to break down kind of all of the continued bad news. The latest report not looking like much of an improvement, Cody.
Yeah, it's not great, and it's amazing we're doing this again. Good morning to both of you. What a difference all this time can make, a difference a few weeks can make. We've gone from one of the wettest periods on record to start 2023 to now one of the driest. We started May wet, and then the rain absolutely stopped, and now drought is quickly expanding once again. So this is what the current drought monitor looks like. Now, it's not for everyone. Parts of south central Minnesota not officially under drought, mostly because of the big rains we had in the first few days of May. But it's been just as long since we've seen anything significant. The Twin Cities now consider dry or moderate drought. You go north of the metro from St. Cloud to about Princeton and Hinckley, or north of Princeton, Hinckley and Pine City area, we're now considered a level 3 drought or a severe drought. Now, this after the wettest winter on record for much of the upper Midwest, continuing right into portions of April and May. So this is a map of precipitation, comparing it to average, the 131 years on record. Anything that's green that has a 1 on it, that's the wettest time period on record from January 1st through mid-May. So that would take us through May 15th. Almost all of Minnesota included in that, a lot of Wisconsin included in that as well, and parts of the northern plains and northern Rockies. Now, much of Minnesota is experiencing some of the driest conditions since then for this time of the year. This is the last 4 weeks, same time frame or same type of map, but takes us from mid-May to mid-June, and it's the exact opposite. Now we're talking about in the 131 year of record. Yeah, the driest on record from the Twin Cities northward up the 35 corridor, and really top 5 driest for most of the state of Minnesota. Now, the Twin Cities is no exception to this either. In fact, in the last 4 weeks, we've tallied just a little over a 1/4 inch of rain. That's the driest mid-May to mid-June on record. We average almost 4.5 inches of rain. This is the wettest time period on record, or wettest time period on average for the Twin Cities. And clearly this dry spell is having a big impact on our rivers and our creeks and our streams. This is a look at stream flow conditions currently. So here's your map. Again, same kind of color zones, but you get into the dark, the maroons or dark reds and some of the oranges. You look in parts of eastern Minnesota, we're talking near record low in terms of stream flow. So exactly how much water is actually moving through some of the riverbeds. Again, parts of the Minnesota River continue to be near average, but parts of the Mississippi, the St. Croix, the Pine River, the Rum River are all very, very low. And unfortunately, with very little, if any, rain in the forecast, it's just not going to improve anytime soon. We've been seeing some pictures from the Mississippi River in the Brainerd Lakes area. It's a trickle.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is unreal.
It's amazing how fast things can change. And I said this in April. I know I said this on air a few times. Be careful what you wish for. I know April was bad, and everyone was like, can we please have warm weather and sunshine and get rid of the rain? That's the problem. Once you get rid of the rain, you never know when it's going to return, and it's not coming back.
Yeah. The extremes continue.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, crossing our fingers for some rain.
That's right.